Time for a hardcore nuzlocke. You don't know what a hardcore nuzlocke is? Well, that is too bad because I ain't explaining it. You can go and watch any other video or Google search it. There's 50 of these things. So yeah, just Google search it. But anyway, it's gonna be a hardcore nuzlocke of Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Which, these are pretty hard games, so get ready. A lot of them died. I didn't want them to die, but they did. Anyway, we call ourselves Crisp. Why are my fingers so slow? They're so slow. Bow, bow, chicka wow wow. We call ourselves Crisp. And then, yes, I'm Crisp. That's a fine name. And then we call ourselves, and then we call our rival the Goat Ralph. Insert clip of I'm in danger. Then we get Turtwig because one of my friends told me to get it. And I hate Turtwig because it's stupid. It's the worst of the stars. You could have given me Inferno or Chimchar for an actual fire type star, but they gave me Turtwig, who I don't even like. He's a stupid turtle. Get out of my face, you stupid, ugly turtle. Yeah. See, but we name it Terraspin, which starts the name thing for this run. Ben 10 Aliens. At least he has a cool name. Terraspin is a pretty good Andromeda alien, but still, that's not gonna make me like this guy. Then we get the Go Alien X, the Bidoof. Bow, 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 bow. Because, I mean, it's Bidoof. He's gotta be called Alien X. Then we catch Jet Ray the Starly. No, 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 no. And then we get Wrath the Shinx without Intimidate. His stupid rivalry. Who even likes rivalry? And then the next one I find has Intimidate. Then we catch Wildvine the Budu, which I won't have to use it. We have Turtwig. Why would I ever use him? That's called foreshadowing. And then we crush Ralph. No, 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 no. Sadly, Alien X had to show him who's boss and use some of his power. Alright, time for the Poke Rap. Let's go. Gray Matter the Abra. In the Premier Bowl. Then, on a route I can't remember. I think it's in a cave. We catch Diamond Head. The Geodude. And then we catch on a route, I think it's 2-7, Humongousaur, the Machop. And then against Rourke, Terraspin was able to bait out Geodudes for potions, thanks to him being, I guess, good. All of the stars are good against Rourke, so we had no issue. That's called foreshadowing. Anyway, we take down the Onyx, is next to go down. And then Craniados is out, who I thought we could survive a headbutt, but Terraspin goes down to a headbutt. 07, you didn't even make it past the first gym. I'm truly sorry. I thought you were going to make it further. I just didn't level you up enough. But Humongousaur can handle it. I mean, he's super effective. He might be a couple levels under, but he can definitely take it. Right? Right. Like, yeah, he can take it. Oh, a headbutt jinxes down to 8 HP. Come on, low kick. Does not kill. Please get that. speed drop. No speed drop? Okay. So that is Humongousaur down. That sucks. And then we've taken Diamond Head, who he's bulky enough that with just a couple rollouts he can take down with a couple rollouts Cranidos can go down. And yeah, sorry for my dog barking in the background. But that's why Diamond Head is my GOAT. Diamond Head, he's gonna be stable of the team. He's gonna be so good. He's the GOAT. Terra Spin, I'm not gonna lie, that was on purpose, but Humongousaur was not. Then Jet Ray evolves shortly after. So now we got Staravia. I don't know why I'm singing. The evolutions take some time. And then we catch Water Hazard, the Shellos. Which I would have wanted the blue one, but they only came in pink. Sadness. Then against Mars, Perugly almost kills Staravia. I mean Jet Ray. But even with the fat cat using a citrus berry, our GOAT Diamond Head came in, took him down. Like, you can barely do anything to Diamond Head. He uses a rollout and he starts it. It takes a hot second, but he's the GOAT. Diamond Head, he's like this with me. He's going to the Elite Four. I can just tell he's going to the Elite Four. You cannot take him down. He is Diamond Head. Yeah. Oh, he survived on one. Oh no, he survived on one. He's gonna be able to deal so much damage to me. Diamond Head, yeah, he's going to the Elite Four. Then Ralph evolves from the fight. Not Ralph. Yeah, I'm not gonna use Wrath that much since he doesn't intimidate, unlike Jet Ray, who's the Giga Chad and actually has intimidate, like he should have. But then against some trainers in there, Geodude was locked into rollout, and the Beautifly had Absorb. 07, Diamond Head. You were a real one. But then Grey Matter evolves from the battle. So I guess it wasn't all horrible, but Diamond Head, you were a real one. So then I killed a Cascoon and a Wurmple that I could have caught because I'm not getting anything close to a Beautifly on my team. I catch Feedback, the Pachirisu, to replace Wrath because I just didn't care for Wrath at this point. And that means the world champion Squirrel, who wouldn't want him. And then we catch NRG, the Houndoom, and the Underground, which at least in this game we get a couple more fire types because my friend cheated me out of Chimchar. And Energy does not have a single fire type move. Oh, well, fun. We're about to go into a grass type gym without any fire type coverage. Shoot, Gardenia was still easy. Jet Ray did almost die, but Jet Ray is the GOAT and killed the Roserade. No. And then we catch Pesky Dust, the Cleffa, and Mount Coronet. The They see me rolling. They hate it. She's a runner. She's a track star. And then Pesky Dust evolves into a Clefairy. Pesky Dust. I'm so excited. A Clefable on the team will be great to deal with Garchomp. And then I didn't realize that the trainers had Poison Jab, and Pesky Dust died. Oh, what fun! My singular fairy type that I had on this team is dead. And then a Cricketune I caught a bit back on another route. Ball Weevil. I didn't really care. I wasn't paying attention. Cricketune also died. But then we're able to get Eatle the Pinsir, which it's Eatle. It took me a while of catching this thing, but you're just gonna have to wait and see. This man's gonna be insane. I then drug my Pokemon to make them steroided up. Because I need the steroids. So yeah, Jet Rain, Eatle becomes stronger. Eatle opens off the battle with a Bug Bite. But it barely dodges it. It uses Flash. And then Meditite withdraws. Okay, so we're like, okay, let's see what we can do. She pulls out Machoke, which, yeah, Bug Bite missed because of that stupid Flash of the Meditite. So we have to switch Pokemon, and then I switch into Jet Ray, which, I was kind of dumb in this play, and forgot that Machoke had Rock Tomb. But thanks to Intimidate, we're able to tank it. Also, did anybody notice that Saravia's hair tuft kind of looks like a Dairy Queen cone? A Dairy Queen Blizzard? Anyway, I pull out Chameleon, a Sudowoodo I caught earlier, to, tank a Rock Tomb. Because, yeah. And then we go for a Rock Tomb of our own. A low sweep almost kills us, leaving us on 17 HP. And our speed fell again, but we're able to lower their speed slightly with that. Then we switch into Gray Matter, who tanks a low sweep with a speed drop, but we go for Confusion. We still outspeed. It does a good chunk of his health, but it's not enough to kill, so Gray Matter dies to a Bulldoze. Dang, Maylina's taking out all my Pokemon. We send in Chameleon against the Lucario after we took out the Machoke, but he has to die to a Drain Punch. Then we send in Jet Ray for a Intimidate to try and lower his attack, which, yeah, which we do. For some reason he didn't attack. I'm not sure what that was about. But we then proceed to do another switch into Eatle, who is kind of my goat. He tanks the Drain Punch very well. And then he goes for Storm Throw. You know what? I was thinking this thing would deal maybe like a quarter. I wasn't sure how much this would deal. But Storm Throw deals over half of his health. That's my go Eatle. Diamond Head, I feel like and Eagle are connected some way. They're like linked. I'm just gonna say that. Like he dodges the attack and then kills the Lucario, ending this bloodbath. Then, after spending way too many Pokeballs on this thing, like way too many, I had to do 2 recordings of this. One at night for a little bit, and then earlier in the morning, just to catch this stupid Magnemite. I'm really hoping I can use him for more than one battle. That's what we call foreshadowing. But I finally catch this stupid Magnemite. Really hope we can actually use it. Then we name him Frankenstrike because, Frankenstrike, cool. Then we show Ralph what's up and show that pincers are better than Heracross. Yeah, take that, Heracross fans. Yeah. Yeah, take it with a grain of salt. They swap in Monferno. So then also Jet Ray evolved. I wasn't digging through the footage to find his evolution, so yeah. And then my footage got kind of corrupted here, but I had to sacrifice our goat Eagle. We were able to take him down into Bastiodon. So I then switch into Frankenstrike, who's now Magneton. And then a Stone Edge. We were able to tank a Stone Edge. It was fine. So we go for a Screech to try and lower the attack defense stat. But eventually, after a while, Flash Cannon wasn't able to kill. And so Bastiodon kills Frankenstrike, which I was hoping I would be able to use this guy a lot more. But I guess Pachirisu might be doing something, so all my electric types I try and replace him with is dying. I guess he just hates me switching the Pokemon feedback. I'm blaming this on you, feedback. But either way, Jerry's able to come in, and it's on like 1 HP. We're able to finish off the Bastiodon. But spending that many Pokeballs on it just to lose it the first battle we come in. 07 to Magneton, the one-use Pokemon. And Deedle. Why are all my goats dying? Like, I have them for a couple gyms. Except Jerry. Jerry's the goat. He survives the longest. He's the oldest team member. Wildvine's the second oldest, but yeah, I'm not sure when Wildvine's ever gonna die. We get the egg from Riley, which, yeah, I'm now gonna become a mother. And then we get a shiny stone to evolve, we get a shiny stone, which we use on Wildvine. Which, why am I taking so long? We use this. Yeah, hurry up. Use it. To evolve Wildvine from a Roselia into a Roserade, which you will not believe how much I've hated using a Roselia. It sucks. And I'm angry that I had to use it for this long. This is one of my problems with the Sinnoh games. Then a big chill of Snover I caught a bit earlier on the latest route. Yeah, it died to Candace's Sneasel. The stupid Sneasel, which is for some reason really fast and really strong. And then, you know what? The Sneasel decides, you know what would be funny? killing Wildvine, which I just evolved, and is my second oldest Pokemon. Brother, if I'm gonna be so sad once if Jetrey dies. Jetrey's really been the backbone of this team, but the rest was easy. Man. And then a Riolu hatched, which I think this is a pretty good name. I name him Kickenhawk. Kickenhawk. And then, after I killed one with leftovers, a wild Munchlax with leftovers, we get Upchuck the Munchlax. This was worse than Magnemite. It took 3 of these guys in their rare spawns, so I hated this. And then feedback, because my Pokemon just can't kill anything. Murkrow survives, and guess what? Kills feedback. And then we catch Bullfrag the Ralts. And then Kickenhawk evolves into a Lucario, which didn't take too long, which is nice. His Lucario is awesome. Or you could say possum. Anyway, first battle with Upchuck, just thought you could see how cool he is. And then you'll never see him fight again. This is like the only time I show you fighting.
A few moments later.
Yeah, Kickenhawk died. I keep on getting new Pokemon, and then they instantly die. Okay, then we catch Atomic Sepulchia, which if you die right away, I will start suing Nintendo. Then Bullfrag evolves from a Dawnstone, so we get Gallade, which is superior to Gardevoir in every single way, because he's just a Giga Chad. Volkner was a pushover. Not a single Pokemon death. And then, alright, Jetrey uses Fly against Ralph's Roserade in the final battle against him. He goes down pretty easily. Another one. Heracross goes down because Heracross is stinky and Pinsir is just better. Another one. Floto is also stinky. He should have gotten a Gastrodon. Another one. I can't even say anything bad about Snorlax because I have an Upchuck on my team who still hasn't evolved somehow. Alright, we're up against AA Aeron. Alright, we lead off with Energy the Houndoom and Dustox. Energy is able to take Dustox down with a flamethrower. Well, 2 flamethrowers because the guy decides that let's set up a light screen. Why can none of my Pokemon kill anything? I just want one shot that isn't from Jetrey. I guess it would be good if we're doing no code clause. But either way. Then he finally goes down. And then, for the 3rd time, we show what's up. And we kill a Heracross. Why does everybody use Heracross in this game? Just for me to kick their butts. First Pinsir crushed them, and now you keep on getting crushed by Staraptor. Because Jet Ray is essentially my starter at this point in the run. And then another one. The Beautifly goes down. They try and Quiver Dance, but realistically, how are you? You're a Beautifly, no offense. I don't think you're going to be able to do anything to me. Oh no, you Psychic. I'm up in the air. There goes down Beautifly. And then Vespiquen uses a Defend order, which allows Vespiquen to survive a fly. I'm not sure. It could have survived without it, I think. But still allows it to survive a fly easier and heal up with a Citrus Berry. And then uses another Defend order. And then we try and use a Flamethrower, but because of those Defend orders, Flamethrower doesn't kill, and 07 to energy.
3 weeks later.
We finally killed the stupid Vespiquen with a ancient power from Water Hazard. Don't ask me why ancient powers on him. But Water Hazard also is able to clear through the Drapion. First Elite Four member down with minimal casualties. And then Upchuck finally evolves. You know what would have been really nice? You haven't been evolved, so we could have countered that Vespiquen. But now I guess you're at least evolved. We're up against Bertha. They lead off with Quagsire, and we lead off with Bullfrog for his first battle. Aggressnot's able to kill, so we take him down. And then, let's go surfing in the USA. Sudowoodo goes down. And then, Wishcash uses Hydro Pump, which kills Water Hazard. You stupid Wishcash. Nobody likes you, Wishcash. Let's go surfing in the USA. And then Atomics. Also, let's go surfing in the USA. But then against Hippowdon, Upchuck dies to an earthquake. And even though Bullfrog outspeeds, Grassnot isn't enough to kill, and Bullfrog goes down. You literally were some of the latest team members, and you get to show in your first fight and you die. But then, even more embarrassing, Atomics was able to kill Hippowdon. I'm not sure if that Grassnot helped us kill it, but we could have at least survived Upchuck. But Upchuck apparently isn't bulky enough. 2 Pokemon against Flint. This is gonna be rough. We go for a quick attack to kill Rapidash. And that Surf's enough to take down Steelix. And then quick attack from a Lopunny kills Atomics. So it's just you, Jet Ray. You're my last hope. You're my only hope. Please, win this. Win this. Trevor is able to kill the Lopunny with a close combat. But a fly isn't enough to kill Drifblim. They're able to heal up with a citrus berry. And used Will-O-Wisp on us, having our attack stat. Then they baton pass after minimizing into Infernape. They only have 2 Pokemon left, and I was able to get him down to 1. With that, Infernape dodges it, which I think probably might have at least gotten him down to half. They miss a Thunder Punch because Jet Ray just loves us so much. But then we miss another fly. I swear we could have beaten it. We might have been able to win if he had just landed the flies. But a Thunder Punch, we're able to tough it out so I wouldn't feel sad. But it didn't matter because fly, we died to burn.